Hey, what's going on, everyone? Chris here. Welcome to this episode of On the Road to Success. And let me tell you, I don't know when or how it happened, but everyone has gotten so soft. I remember when I was growing up, my parents would tell me things, and it was just like, all right, I learned, they told me this, I learned my lesson, all right, let's move forward, right? But now it's like you have to coddle people. You have to hold them and make sure that they don't get hurt, or make sure that they got this giant bubble around them. And that's not going to make them successful in life. The moment they hit the real world, they're going to start saying things like, oh, I'm not going to do this because of my mental space or my well-being. And while you want to take those things into account, because you got to put you first, you still have to remember that the goal is the goal, right? And sometimes it's going to take a little bit of hard work and dedication, like work-life balance. At some point in time, you're going to have to turn up on one of them. You're going to have to turn up on the work hard. You might have to turn up on, the relaxation. At all times, you're not going to be dead center. It's not always going to be work-life balance. You're going to have to give and take in order to reach your goals, right? But if you just got mediocre goals and you just want to flow through life, just being middle, then yeah, you might be able to have a work-life balance. But if you want something meaningful, it's going to take it might be just a small period of time, but it's going to take a period of time where you are going all in. And the crazy thing about it, I don't know if y'all know this. Now, this is just, don't come at me for this one, all right? There is going to be people who do not want you to reach your goal. I don't know. They don't come from me. I'm just telling you that there is people out there that, one, don't want you to succeed at all, for whatever the reason is. It could be something that's true, like racism, or what you think might be racism. They just might not like you, right? Or it could be your friends. Because there's a saying that I was always told, and as I get older, I realize how true it is. A lot of people that's in your circle want you to do well. But they do not want you to do better than them. And the moment that you start riding the wave and moving up, getting things, doing things in front of your face, they like, yeah. But then if you listen real carefully, listen and observe, right? Because you'll start hearing things like, yeah, such and such, Chris, he got that little business. Did he do little? Listen and observe. You'll hear things like, he got that little business that he doing. Or, it must be nice. Oh yeah, he got that car, he ain't had a car for 10 years, but now he started that little business. And now, he got a car. He got a car, and, it ain't brand new, but it looked nice, yeah, ain't that nice? Listen and observe, because you will start seeing so much going on around you that you just thought was, oh, they said that way because that's what we always said. No. Pay attention, okay? So when you are trying to go on your way to success, there are going to be people that don't want you to get there, regardless of whatever the excuse, all right? And you really want those people who are honest with you. Because I know that when I was growing up, my parents said, hey, you want to play basketball? You can't be overweight and go out there and make the team when everybody else is running hard and you out here huffing and puffing. Well, you know what? I was overweight. I lost weight. Then as I got older, I got hurt. Put the weight back on. Just played in a league, and guess what happened? My overweight ass was some ass. I looked up at the score of the first quarter. We was down by 19. I'm like, all right, I'm the general right now, All we got to do is outscore them the next 3 quarters by 6 points, right? And that'll put us right there for a 50-50 game. Got hype. Everybody, yeah, we right there. In the second quarter, we down by 45. Woo! Now, what some people would say in today's times is, oh, at least you tried your best. Or, you can't win them all. Or here's one that I like. You know what? You won because you showed up. Man, get that shit out of here. No, we were out of shape. We were unorganized. We didn't have things gelled into place. And what happened? The result was what it was supposed to be. Belt to ass. We got whipped. You know what? My ancestors probably felt the same way. Well, they probably felt a little bit worse. Let me not say that because y'all gonna come for me for that too. But, needless to say, sometimes you need to hear the truth. And now, like I said, people are so coddled that now the truth is looked at like you're bullying or insulting somebody. I know I was talking to my son and I said, hey, you can run as fast as you want to, right? But there are people out there that are just faster than you. He said, that's not nice. Life ain't nice. I ain't never seen nowhere that said that life was going to be nice and life was going to be fair. I ain't never seen it. So if you know that's the case, then why aren't you prepared for life to be bad and life to be unfair? So that when you get to a situation where you are starting to succeed, you remember that life was unfair. You did more because you knew life was going to require more. Stop thinking that things are going to be handed to you. Now, I know this has probably pushed a lot of people's buttons. I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for telling the truth. And if you don't think it's the truth, then that's the choice you're making to look at life. You can look at life as everything is going to be a breeze. It's fitting to be a breeze. But when that breeze gets a little too hard, what happens? Turns into a tornado. Messes everything up. So, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that you found some value. Let me know, what is your thoughts on life being fair, life being unfair, people being too soft? Because, I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the experiences that I've had that makes me see things this way. So, until next time, stay safe, stay blessed.